Oh, you haven't been? Okay.
Just
Oh, wait.
just since we came back from the break. I'm recording now.
Okay, cool. Okay, so since I can't figure out how to roll this, I need you to roll a 1d8.
To you?
Yeah. Okay, so you take 1 point of lightning damage.
Ah! Did anything happen?
No.
This is bullshit. All right, let's
Let's see. What does the back of the compass say again?
It says use the gift of and has 3 lightning bolts, followed by the words, he will guide you where you need to go. And that's what it says on.
Let's see. Did you cast anything on the stone? Did you just put your finger in it?
I've put me ring finger in it with the ring.
Looking into this.
Wait, did
So, if any of you are really smart, who of you has, are either of you either proficient in navigator's tools or survival?
I am proficient
I have
in
navigator's tools.
Okay, both of you can go ahead and roll. How about we'll do. I mean, it's technically like an intelligence. Do an intelligence navigator's tools. So that would be proficiency, but your intelligence roll.
Okay.
Oh, it'd be intelligence, not wisdom? Okay.
Yeah, this would definitely be an intelligence one.
Is the alternative rolling survival?
The alternative would be rolling survival.
I'll go with that.
Okay, so Sturm seems to recall one of the times that he was out at sea, and there was a really big lightning storm, and he doesn't remember exactly what happened, but he does recall that it affected compass.
Hey, Will, we're getting a
when
lot of feedback.
nearby
From you.
lightning bolt struck.
What was
Well,
that last part?
We're having a hard time hearing you. We're getting a lot of feedback on your end.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback, and I'm seeing Tabasco's like, which I think he's still like. I'm hearing like I think feedback from his.
Oh, there we go.
So what I'm saying is, you recall a time that you were at sea, and there was a thunderstorm, and you remember that a really nearby lightning bolt seemed to have affected somehow the navigation tools. It might have affected the compass itself.
Oh. Look at the compass and think. Do you think casting anything on this would work, or do you think we have to use another compass?
Is the hole sized for the compass?
No, it's sized for a finger, just about maybe like a big finger or a small, like it could fit like a big finger in it, but it certainly can't fit the compass.
Hmm. Let's see, is there anything causing... Wait!
I guess.
Sturm, take hold of the compass!
Got it. I have it in my hand.
Is the direction on the compass changing at all as a result of him holding it instead of me now?
No.
What if I try casting the shocking thing on the ground or something to see if it'll make it spin?
Okay. Yeah, I do that. I just like, pzzzt.
You cast it on the ground or the rock or the compass or something else? What are you casting it on?
I guess if he puts the compass on the ground, I cast it on the compass.
I put it on the ground, so I'm looking at it.
Okay, so you notice that the compass arrows flip around. And based on your knowledge of how magnets work, you recognize that you have probably reversed the poles.
Aye! We need to turn the ring on this stone around.
Aye. And I go to help him move the ring so it's like opposite of how we had it.
Okay. And I'll be like, all right. Here goes nothing. I'm going to stick my finger in it again.
And I put it in the hole, put it in the hole.
Yeah, and I stick my finger in the hole with the ring on it. What happens?
All right. So you see a giant lightning bolt shoot out of the rock into
Holy
the sky.
shit!
Oh, shit.
And then out in the distance, you see that a lightning bolt is now striking what appears to be a further island, or at least some point in the horizon. It's not that far out, probably about 2 miles. But you do notice that the lightning bolt isn't going away. It's kind of like continuing to continually strike there.
Why, in all my days of sailing, I've never seen lightning strike twice, let alone multiple times like that.
Fun science fact, lightning is more likely to strike in the same place twice because the area is more charged. But anyway, that's a
Yeah,
fun
it looks
fact.
like an electric eel.
All right. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I wasn't sure how difficult that puzzle would be, so I'm glad that we got through that. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So, and we didn't need Tabasco at all. Thank goodness he was just chilling there watching.
Yeah. Fortunately, we got out of it with me only taking 1 damage.
Yeah, that was a really lucky roll. So, good job.
I'm full of luck. That's why they call me Broken Brogalog. Whoa!
It's going to take at least an hour to start paddling there, so you'll be able to take a short rest if you guys, want to take kind of turns paddling and stuff like that. So why don't you guys go ahead, take a short rest. I'm going to take a quick pee break, and then we will go on to where the Talos, compass, and stone have guided you.
Awesome.
I was going to say, we can use hit dice to heal up, right?
I need to make sure that Crumb and Stirrup are using their hit dice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. They'll be
So Byron, so you're aware, we ended up having you knock out the dwarf, who was initially named Napster, and I critted my persuasion roll to get him to join our party.
Yeah, it turns out we found a note that the Lars, our captain, was gonna split it equally with this other pirate group as well. So he was gonna double cross us when we got off this island. Yeah.
So the second that Lars is like, "Hey, I think it's best we part our ways," I was just like, "Fuck you, Captain!"
Yeah, fuck it, we're going in.
And that moonbeamed him. All right. Well, with that, with a short rest, I'm getting back my 2nd level spell, or my 2nd level slot. Testing.
I probably shouldn't do another one though, right? I might do another one before I go to sleep, but I'm gonna get some water for at least right now.
Yeah, that's being indicated like you guys. you doing?
So yeah, now we've got a party of 5. And they're all loyal to us. I can't hear you, man. Oh, sorry, 1 second. There you go.
Who? Who's muted?
We were getting a lot of feedback from your mic.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a party of 5 now, and they're all loyal. Crumb and Stirrup. We renamed him since he was now a member of the STURM JAQ OFFS.
Of course we did.
Yeah. I was really dead set on having him join our pirate crew because he's a dwarf, and I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want Citrus because he had weird long legs.
Yeah, so Citrus died to the other guy. What was the other guy's deal?
So it was Citrus, Captain Lars, and
No, it was LimeWire and Napster.
LimeWire and Napster decided they wanted to try to betray us, so I moonbeamed the shit out of them. And then as Napster was trying to run away, you conked him out under my instruction, and we tied him to a tree. We healed him with one of my good berries, so I'm now down to 8. And
what was the deal?
And then we convinced him to join the crew.
Eyes?
What's that?
What was the deal with the cultists with the glowing eyes?
Oh, the cultist casted Thunder Wave and very nearly killed Crumb, but I saved him with a good berry.
Yeah, Crumb went down, and we let him do some death saves, which was fun. And yeah, he's alive.
Yeah.
Thanks to.
Yeah, we survived Pirates Bay, man.
So
yes.
Now I've got a crew of magic stone barragers at my beck and call.
Exactly. Give me one second. I'm getting the next area set up. There was going to be some variables depending on like who you guys recruited and stuff. So basically, give me a second.
Oh, also, what is it? Crumb and I have friendship rings.
Ah.
Yeah.
Looking at the map, I was curious. I was curious what you guys have done for an hour, but now that explains it.
Yeah.
We spent an hour crafting friendship rings.
Basically. But I get shocking grass because of our friendship ring. So does Crumb.
Ah. So no, I guess we just lost the drow in that fight.
Yeah, so we lost the
Dude,
drow.
that drow was named Shit Drow on my.
We couldn't save him in time.
Shit, drow.
Yeah, I didn't want him to live anyway.
Never trust the elf! Never!
It was a drow. You can't trust a drow. Are you kidding me?
Everybody knows.
Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so you guys start on the boat, heading down. I don't want to move you guys all on the boat, so just kind of like go with me on this because that just sounds like a pain in the ass. So
I guess I'll use one of my hit die. What the hell?
So as you start to approach, oh yeah, use your hit, and let me. Crumb, of course, uses a hit die, and Crumb, God damn it, it's like, oh yeah, let me delete some more characters. No, I don't need you. Archive, Stirrup, Crumb versus Archive. Dude, Byron, I can't believe that you guys let Lars live as long as you did. What the fuck?
I wanted to kill him.
He should have been killed right away. Like, that guy sucked. I made him to be like insulting you guys and shitting all over you guys the whole time. And you guys are just like, all right, we're going to let him live for now. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was really hoping, well, I personally thought that we needed his face to convince the rest of the pirates to join us.
Or
No,
that's why I asked. Like, is there like a secret thing we can do?
But
I
then
created a bunch of stuff for I created a bunch of stuff for you guys to carry on without him, or if you guys wanted to keep him, which you did. And Crom, actually, I never even wrote his character. I just put him in the bar, and so I made his name on the spot. So that was fun. All right.
I've given him my spare battle axe.
Oh, okay. So you're giving him the battle axe. Okay, give me 1 second. No, I have to add that. Yeah, you can use the battle axe.
Okay. Yeah, Byron, turns out I don't know how to read. And my weapon should have been a great axe, not a battle axe.
Oh my god.
I said,
thankfully one of the things I killed had a great axe, so I picked that up. I lose the anchor flavor, but...
Oh, and I got a cool hat. I stole Lars's hat. But the feather got burnt off of it by my moonbeam. But...
Give me 1 sec.
Hi. Do 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 do.
Yeah, Crumb's actually pretty good with the battle axe. That's a much better weapon for him.
Crumb's gotta stay with me. He's gotta stay with me. What if he gets hurt? I'll be so upset. I'll keep the cook with me. Who are you supposed to be? I'm the cook.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh. Let me just make sure that this battle axe works. And no. Oh. Yeah, okay, that actually works. Okay, cool. All right. So Crom has the battle axe, which is definitely better. Okay. So as you guys begin to approach, you notice that the lightning bolt is shrouded in fog as you continue to go forward. You notice that a bunch of rocks do emerge from like just the edges of the fog. And you don't see an island necessarily. You just see some rocks so far. The lightning bolt is probably about 100 yards away. And you notice that the air feels pretty charged, you know, as you start to approach the fog. What do you guys want to do? And are you taking one boat or two? How many over there are you? Yeah.
There's 5 of us.
I would say we have to take 2, right?
Yeah.
2 or 3.
I have Stir Up and Crumb with me.
And I'm like, Jock, do not get me wet. I do not like the water, you know this.
Matey, I'll try my best. We have to see if we can find a hole through these here rocks.
Oh boy.
I look to see if there's must be like, from my times of growing up on a stormy island, I know that this might just be like a barrier reef or something kind of blocking it in, and there should be a way to get through. Not by brute force, but by trying to find an actual hole to get through. I make sure not to get too close to the rocks. I don't want to get sucked into the jetties.
Who's navigating? There's 2 boats. Are one of the boats taking point? Like, are you guys side by side? How you guys want to go in?
I think our boat is following.
No, you're the navigator, remember? Bruggenlog.
I am the navigator! Oh god, but I'm a terrible navigator.
You're the navigator.
Okay. Oh god. Alright. So I'm gonna be like, this fog is bullshit! I'm doing something about it!
All right. Oh shit. Okay.
I'm blowing it out of the way! Blow! Blow you in! Blow!
Yeah, that definitely does it. So you see like a path through the fog, and you see some rocks that are jutting out, but like it's very easy to avoid them, of course. And so you go through there, and you happen upon a shore. And give me one sec, you guys will be able to see the shore. I mean, this is flavor or whatever, but if you guys scroll down, I did build it, so I'm gonna show it to you. Just because fuck it.
Oh shit! There's lightning!
Yeah. So yeah, there's like lightning and shit, and that's cool. So yeah, you guys I don't know. I just had a lot of time, and so I built that part, and I was like, you know what? I'm not moving them all through this shit.
Oh!
So you guys happen upon this island, and you notice as you like get here that there is like a ring of fog around it. When you guys were navigating, like you were just literally using your eyes, right?
Well, I guess we blew all the fog out of the way, and then.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you guys get out of the boats, and you happen upon a well. Above the well, you notice that the lightning appears to be directing you down it. And when you happen around the edge, you notice that there is, in fact, a ladder. It's a little further down, so you might not have noticed it unless it was illuminated by the lightning. What would you guys like to do?
I've got a spare piece of rope. We can lower people down to the ladder.
Excellent.
Aye, that sounds good. I'll look people down.
Does the lightning touch the ladder, or is it like stopping above the well?
Yeah, the lightning stopping above the well in like a safe enough distance. It's more or less just kind of illuminating the area and kind of guiding you towards it.
Wait, can't Tabasco climb? It's like a climb speed of 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, Tabasco.
Tabasco, climb down there. We'll tie a rope around you, though, just to keep you safe. Secure it on the other end so we can all follow it down.
It sounds like a good plan. I shall take points.
All right.
I sling my cinters on my hips, and I grab the rope, sling it around my waist, and hop down onto the ladder.
Okay. So you go ahead and do a. I'll let you choose athletics or dexterity.
Let's go with dexterity.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh wait, I just need to click on the word dexterity.
Yeah. So the dexterity save actually would have been better. Look at that with the 5. But yeah, I'll go ahead and say, yeah, you definitely make it down just fine. Like, whatever.
Woohoo!
Lucky I didn't cast a spell to make you do a dexterity save or anything like that. So yeah, you do somehow make it down. You feel as though in the back of your mind you didn't, but you know that your feet are on the ground now. It's real dark, but you have vision.
I do. I'm looking. I think I kind of step away from the ladder and I kind of look over my shoulder and start to kind of take in my surroundings. And then as I'm doing that, I'm calling up. I'm like, I made it to the bottom.
So you do notice a cave, and you don't see much. You just see kind of that it does continue on a bit ways, and then it curves off. There's not much down here. You do notice that there are 2 corpses. It appears that they have fallen down and splattered at the bottom, and they actually look. They look like the pygmy people that you fought earlier.
Oh, I guess they couldn't reach the ladder with their short little legs.
Pretty much. Okay. So is everyone else following down?
Yeah, I'll call up. I was like, oh, it looks like a dark cave, but I think you can make it safe. Just be careful of that ladder. The previous pygmies have met their doom at the bottom.
Can I use like, is this like a tree or something right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I like secure the rope around that, and then like provide like, you know, I'm just gonna use my hempen rope. I'm just gonna tie some knots in it, you know, like, yeah, now we got something to grab onto, nice and good, like, at least until we get to the ladder.
Absolutely. You can certainly do that.
And he's helping people down. I'm heading on down. Heading on down. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What I need you to do is a little check for me. Could you do with advantage and it's your choice, dexterity or athletics?
Athletics.
$17.
Yep, you're good. All right, so you make it down just fine.
Weeple, weeple, weeple.
Everybody can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Crumb, I need to confide in you.
Yeah, you're good.
It's a long step down to that first rung of the ladder for me. Can you lower me a little bit?
Okay. And yep, you're good. All right. So with the other two, I assume they get help as well. And give me a sec.
I moved my guy over to the island. Sorry, Will.
That's fine. You can definitely move your guy over to the island. She's going to do a deck. She's going to do strength. And we got... yeah, both of them make it down just fine. Okay, so I'm going to move you guys to the next map.
Huzzah, we made it!
Down.
Greatest navigating crew there ever be.
Okay, so don't move your guys just yet. Of course.
See?
Anything.
Give me a sec.
Oh, I see a sliver.
Yeah, I accidentally tried to drag it instead of click. So now I'm clicking around.
Tabasco, all I can hear in this darkness is your mewling and your purring and oh my goodness.
Okay, so the human Crumb is like, hey, I can't see very good down here. Does anyone have a torch?
For you, Crumb, I have the world. And I pull out a torch in my tinderbox and I light one up for him.
Excellent. Do you hand it to him? Is he going to carry it?
I do.
He has a battle axe that he could use with one hand.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I guess I could hold the torch, actually.
Does Crumb still have the other ring? He's the one that has the other ring,
Yeah,
right?
he does have the other ring.
Yeah.
Because they're friendship rings.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. I need to get... you know what? Chrome's gonna probably not use the ring. He's gonna use the axe because it makes more sense. And because I don't feel like adding shocking grass to Chrome right now.
That's totally
okay.
Cool. It's a friendship ring, not a shocking ring.
Yeah. By the way, Byron, you missed it. They all have two of you guys got cultist rings of Talos, which is the god of storms, and so it gives shocking grass cantrip. So fun times.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold the torch. I mean, that kind of makes sense for me.
I had him using the one-handed thing anyway, so...
Oh, okay, yeah, if he wants to hold it, that's cool.
That he holds it, and yeah, he's the only one that really needs it anyway, so Okay, cool. So you guys, you are in a cave. I do have some description for this. Give me 1 second. You gaze upon a dark cave deep below the well. You crawl down. You see a few corpses littered about. As you can tell, this cave looks like any other. Dark, cold, and probably not full of rum. You hear a drip, drip, drip from multiple places. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It just looks like a rock and watery cave.
So I look around at this rock. Does any of it look to be carved?
No, there appear that there might be steps in the ground. The walls itself don't appear to be carved, and the ceiling appears to be caved, but parts of the ground do look like it might have been carved somehow.
Okay. Can I like check to see like what is the nature of the carved ground? Like who does it look like it was carved by?
Yeah. Go ahead and do a stack with advantage because you're a dwarf, right?
It's just double proficiency for
double. Okay,
yeah,
perfect. That's fine.
Right. So that would be +4 to whatever this roll ends up. 11.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it was an artisan that crafted it for sure. It looks like it wasn't meant to be artsy. It certainly wasn't meant to have a lot of travel. Perhaps it was meant only for putting away a loot of sorts.
Putting a what?
Aye, so lava didn't carve these rocks.
Putting a what of sorts?
It looked like it might have been carved just to perhaps hide something. It's more like a smuggler's cove if you've ever seen one.
It was a true master artisan that carved these steps, but I'm suspicious of them. I fear they may hide traps of some sort.
Aye, good call.
All right.
Keep an eye out for any as we make our way through the cave.
I'm saying these steps right here may be a trap.
Oh,
It's a trap.
Forward.
step
Okay. Give me a sec.
yeah, I'm gonna
Go
check it. Boop. Do I notice any traps, Will?
You do not notice any traps.
Okay.
I have a passive perception of 15. Do I notice any traps?
You don't notice any traps.
Damn it.
Tabasco,
I
be
kinda say-
careful.
but I shall channel my inner tabaxi, me nimbly bimbly, like a tabaxi, and I gently start walking down the steps.
Okay.
Nimbly. What?
Bimbly Bimbly, you sound a lot like a person I know.
Aye, it reminds me of Captain Lars.
All right, Tabasco.
It's on the ground and mention his name.
Tabasco, can you do
What?
30 steps though, as you go up the steps?
Are we going up or down?
Are you going up?
We're doing what?
Dexterity save or dexterity?
Dexterity save. All right.
Nimbly bimbly.
You don't slip at all. You just walk up the steps just like normal.
Okay. I'm still looking out for traps to make sure there's not any, and I make my way up the steps.
All right. And following in probably the same footing, maybe? Or are you like doing whatever you want?
No, I noticed the path that Tabasco went didn't set any traps.
All right, and the ground beneath your feet is very solid, and you're fairly confident that there is certainly not a trap underneath where you walk.
Okay.
I have a belaying pin. I want to smack the steps with my belaying pin.
I don't trust these things.
Okay, so are you actually? So you're smacking the steps? With
Yeah,
the
I'm just like
belaying pin?
smacking around. Like I don't trust them.
Okay.
I'm just prancing on the top step, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So
Let's go.
Crumb looks at you and he's like, "Hey, I thought you said these were carved by artisans. What are you doing?"
Ah, you're right. Here.
And I'm gonna take my length of silk rope and I'm gonna toss it to Juck. I'm like,
Juck, pull me up.
And so these steps aren't like very deep steps, you know, they're kind of like shallow ones. They're maybe like 6 inches.
I'm just hyper suspicious of these stairs.
Okay, sure.
Only a master artisan would make a trap so sly that it wouldn't even be set off by none but other dwarfs.
Okay, so yeah, you toss him a rope. Jacques, what do you do with the rope? Jacques, are you thinking or are you disconnected? Because at this point, who knows?
Juck, Juck,
Can you repeat that? You're cutting out.
Yeah,
What's up?
I'd say it.
Juck, here, take the other end of this rope and pull me up.
Oh,
And
right,
so-
mate.
I'm going to, as carefully as possible, follow their
I catch you.
footsteps, and I'll be like,
Grum, Stirrup, you do the same. You would break me heart if any of you slipped and broke your necks.
And Crumb's just like,
Eve.
"Thank you so much for thinking of me. That's very kind."
yeah, all right. Do I need to make a dexterity save?
I'm just heaving him up.
Yeah, you do a dexterity save because he's dragging you up steps with like a rope, but like kind of above this. Yeah, you have to do a dexterity save.
Cool.
All right, yeah, you make it up the, like, you probably cleared maybe like 2 feet worth of height because the steps were pretty shallow. But yeah, you make it up with no problem.
My God! Those steps were absolutely devious.
I have the ready as like, the rest of you scallywags can use the rope as well. Come on, let's get to it.
All right, so
Here,
one
Crumb,
sec.
take me hand.
Yeah, okay, so Crumb, with your help, let's do this. And-
Eve.
Give me a sec. All right, so Crumb, no issue at all.
All right. I do the same for
And
Stirrup.
Stirrup is climbing up a rope, and he absolutely slips and falls onto the stairs. And just because he fell on stairs and slipped, he takes like a point of damage.
No! Stirrup! Me hearty!
Because he absolutely got fucked.
Stirrup, come here. You've got a boo-boo on your chin.
Yeah, he definitely like and he's like, there weren't even any drops there. What the hell was this? I just fell for no reason. What the hell?
Stirrup, quick. Come here to Papa Bruggen.
All right, okay,
Let me
so
give it a
let
kiss. It'll make him feel all better.
All right, let me increase the vision. 1 sec.
This is the gayest crew ever.
Yeah, it's pretty darn.
Yes, that's right.
No
I don't use that term. I use jolly.
There's no homophobia with this group. That's
I
for
mean
sure.
gay as in happy.
I don't care much
Enjoy
for
this.
which way your boats rock.
All right, so as you proceed, who's in?
Even
like,
if your map be bent.
what do you guys want the lineup to be? Because I've had Crom and Stirrup in the back. Like, what do you guys?
I want them staying with
Oh,
me.
I definitely should be leading in the front, I feel like.
Okay, so what is it? Tabasco and you in the front, or like what's the deal?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and take point.
Roll for initiative.
No.
I'm still looking out for traps.
Okay. So as you move forward, you hear more dripping. It's getting just a little bit louder.
More what?
Dripping, just some drips. Of water.
Dripping? Oh, I thought you said ripping.
No, drips. Just like a normal cave.
All this dripping is making me so moist.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to get back with all this loot and drink some rum to celebrate.
The dripping reminds me of the milk dripping from Lola's teat.
Aye, what a thought that is.
Aye. Tabasco, can you think at this moment of that lovely cream ale that's waiting for you?
Oh, yeah.
Because that. No wonder you're drinking yours with milk. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
You
Sorry.
just realized that.
Wait, he's talking. Wait. He's talking. I think he's revealing shit.
Yeah, thank you. And also, how the fuck did you just realize that?
I don't know.
We're talking about.
Ivan, you're a dumbass.
I don't
My
even know.
character's not smart.
I don't even know what to say to you. Like, are you serious? Okay.
Oh, I thought cats drink barbecue sauce. I didn't know.
There be something odd about this pool. There's only one solution.
What's going on over here?
We're gonna freeze it.
I make my way over to be cautious to make sure there's nothing in that lake.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast shape water. Right.
Okay.
I'll just click. I'm casting it right here.
Okay. And you're doing like the ice again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gotta chill the water so it'll make funner. Nice.
Now, if there's any creatures in that, obviously that wouldn't freeze, but I don't know whether there are or not.
Do you see the ice that I put down?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure what layer I was on when I put it, and so yeah, I wasn't sure. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna cast it if I can. I'm gonna cast it again right next to it, right here.
Okay, so yeah, you cast it right there.
Cool.
The water be nice and chill so we can drink from it. Guess that's
The
what you
water
do,
is
drink
very-
from weird puddles in caves, right?
Yeah.
The water-
Well, I look and see if I can do a survival check to see if there's or just to see if there's anything in it to see what this water is.
So as you approach, the water is, first of all, it's got some ice on top that obscures your view, but the water is really murky. Go ahead and do your survival check.
That ice is 5 feet deep.
Yeah, it is a cave, so it is hard to tell how deep these pools really run. Okay, so with your survival check, you
If it
at
can be,
least
I guess,
know from the caves that you've been in, that number one, you have no idea how far like these types of caverns can really go. And then number two, you notice that the really murky water isn't very typical of a cave. A lot of times when you go into caves, the water is crystal clear. Like you can see very far down.
Huh.
Of course, it's also dark. So like I guess the torch kind of helps. But like yeah, the water being murky is kind of odd. It could be because you haven't been under a cave under an island that's in the ocean.
Can I examine the ceiling where the dripping's coming from to see if that's the origins of the murkiness?
Sure, yeah. So you notice some stalactites above, and they are definitely dripping into the pool. They don't seem all that odd to you. They seem kind of like normal stalactites.
I look
Okay.
back to people. I don't trust this water.
Wait, is this what Druidcraft is? Hold on. I thought Druidcraft was something completely different.
I say, I'm definitely not gonna stick my toes in it. And y'all with those rings would probably give you an extra
Oh, yes.
shock if you went into water. Do you want me to try throwing a pebble in it to see if it disturbs it? If
Oh.
not, I guess something would have popped out by freezing the top.
Wait, you were talking about electrocuting the water?
I was saying you better. I was just saying to be careful for people who have rings.
Okay. Well, I do have a pebble. Well, actually, there's probably rocks everywhere.
Yeah, pick up a rock on the ground and throw it in the water. Why not?
All right. So you pick up a rock and you throw it in the water. Are you throwing it like specifically at the water or at like the ice that was created?
I'm doing it the far side over right there. You see the into the water.
Okay, cool. So you throw it and go ahead and roll a dexterity check real quick.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, the pebble splashes with a pretty good thud, and it instantly just disappears into the murkiness.
Well, I'm done enough with this puzzle. I don't know if there's much in here, but I don't see any treasure. Do you all?
Can I look up at the ceiling? What?
Yeah, you can look up.
All right. Do I see anything on the ceiling?
You don't really notice much on the ceiling over here. You do notice that maybe a couple of the stalactites might have gotten knocked, but that's about it. It doesn't necessarily look like you could tell exactly why, or if they just fell off because of their own weight or what.
One of the stalactites got like knocked loose or something.
Yeah, you can tell that like it crumbled off the ceiling, and they seem to be pointing like this way.
That way?
Yeah.
Friends, I feel like something's gonna bite us in the ass, but maybe we should be on our way.
Creature might call itself. Are you saying some creature might say that's its home? Mighty.
Crumb, stay behind me.
And Crumb does move forward and stay behind you.
I continue moving through the dark tunnels.
So Crumb's going to stay behind you, and Stirrup is going to try to kind of stay in front of you, I think.
Okay, cool.
Right? Yeah.
And I'm kind of hugging the walls all sneakily, weakly, like a little tabaxi.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Let me continue to reveal areas.
Okay. I look back. Is there anything behind us?
No, there's certainly nothing behind you.
Okay.
I look up and I notice that there's some steps. Do I see anything up there?
Yeah, so these steps are now going downwards. And give me 1 second. Let me do a couple things.
That's never a good sign.
Oh, it's fine. I just do need to I need to hide some of the area that you guys have left. I think I hit it. Okay, cool. All right. So as you guys proceed further and further down, and you get to this area, you notice that the steps go forward, and you you happen upon an area that has another pool.
Oh,
Oh God.
Quite a bit of treasure.
a bit. My eyes go wide.
I go wide. This almost seems too easy, though.
Aye, there be something stinky about all of this.
Yeah, I sniff the air to see if I notice anything. You know, kind of using my bear instincts.
Yeah. So go ahead and do a survival check, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you definitely notice that the air is pretty darn still. You kind of recognize the smell. You smelled it before. It just smells like a musky, kind of like you smelled it like in Crips before, where like you've gone to visit maybe some family. So yeah, it just smells like a musky crypt.
Ah, it smells like my Aunt Ogma.
Ah, yes, it's that smell. That smelly smell.
Yeah.
Smelly smell that smells.
That smelly smell that smells indeed.
Something strikes me wrong about all of this.
All right.
Be on guard, and I kind of notice, and I sheathe my weapon, and I'm kind of like
Yeah.
ready for something. I don't know.
So
If he
as
sheathes
you
the weapon,
step
I
onto-
unsheathe mine.
yeah, as you step onto that first step right there, Sturm, you notice a little bit of a rumble, and all of a sudden, you hear like a voice, and it says, "No one will be stealing Talos's treasure tonight." And from that, you notice out of the pool in front of you. Give me a second. I need to reveal.
Okay.
No, we not be stealing, we just be borrowing.
Some undead, skeleton-looking, but these were the best that they had. Bulls.
Holy
Also-
shit!
Yeah, as well as 3 skeletons emerge from the pool. And go ahead and roll initiative.
Here we go, boys.
Do you gain anything from being an advantage of like at a higher altitude?
No.
No, not in this, but in Divinity Original Sin 2, that you never play with me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this will be the first weekend I'm actually here. I'll be here on Friday, and I'll be Saturday morning. I'm going to spend most of that working out in Monster Hunter, but if you want to do like Saturday morning Divinity, I can actually be down for that.
Divinity!
Oh, thank you so much for your kindness of willing to play Divinity with me.
Yeah,
we could see
initiative.
that.
16,
We could see
17.
that.
Question, can they move to this spot, or is the only spot they can move up through here?
My bad. Say that again.
Can they move through here, or is the only spot these things can move up is through these 2 spots?
They can come up there.
They can come up this way,
Yeah, there's stairs.
even though it has this like wall?
What?
If they walk
What?
around.
Yeah.
What are you
Oh,
talking?
I just didn't know if that was like a space you could go through. Okay.
No, they have to go past you.
They do have to go past you, but like, yeah, like, are you asking like, can they go past you? They can, but if they go out of range of your melee past you, then you would take an opportunity attack. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where if I wanted to set up a bottleneck so they won't bub fuck y'all back there.
Hey,
You guys see
hey, we're getting into meta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Right.
Yeah, and enough of your meta. Oh man, and I have to roll it for Crom and Stirrup too. Okay, 1 sec, and Stirrup, boom. Okay, now I have like a fuck ton of initiative. Oh shit. Okay. Lots of initiative to write down. And you guys all rolled it too, right? Okay, give me 1 sec.
Yes.
I'm going to write all this fucking shit down.
It's a lot of initiative to keep track of.
Yeah, it is. That's because I rolled for all of the skeletons, and I think I'm just going to average it. So that is going to be okay.
Yeah, because I guess you always have to roll, right? They don't have like a set number for monsters.
Oh, yeah. And then the bull skeletons. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to average theirs too, which is going to be high, actually. Okay, and then you guys, what is Tabasco at? 10?
Yep.
What is Brugalog at?
13.
Oh, cool.
I'm getting my charger for my iPad. My thing's about to die.
And what's his initiative at? What's Ivan's at?
His is 14.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 sec. And then I also need to add the pirates. Oh, wow. Crom just kills it every time. It's so surprised because he has, like, really bad
Shitty stats.
Yeah, he has terrible stats, and he's just, like, rolling. Like, he's rolled real well the whole night.
Well, you know what his motto is, right? They see him rolling, they hate him. Try not to catch him rolling dirty. Whew.
I don't even understand. But Crom is going to go first. Crom gets to go first.
Grum, keep your distance. They look angry and shit.
Yeah, they be angry. Okay, 1 sec. Almost done. Yes. Yes.
Step in front of me, though. Me put some bud.
Oh, okay. Good stuff in front of you. Okay, and one more. I'm going to make sure that this one is hidden. Oh, there we go. This better be fucking hidden. All right. So, the very first thing that you hear in the distance is some like, if you've ever heard what like, it sounds like a wet crack. And you hear you just hear like a little bit of a wet crack off in the distance. All right. Next is going to be Crom. And Crom is going to, so you're telling him to stay back. So Crom is going to take out his short bow, and he's definitely going to aim it at the first bull, right? He's going to aim it at, yeah, that bull right there.
That one? Okay.
Yeah. And he misses, whizzing over the bull. Perhaps he's like, oh no, I'm very scared. And
That's okay, Crumb. Go hide back here.
And I point.
next to go are these bull skeletons, and they are nasty AF. Okay, so we got, let me make sure I got the right one. Okay, we're gonna move this one first, and it's just gonna bust out of the water and start running towards Tabasco.
Tabasco, no!
All right, so go ahead and let's see. He rolls this. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. I need you to take a strength saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be bad.
Hey.
Okay, so you pass. You do still take 12 piercing damage.
Wee, wee, wee.
Woo-wee!
Okay, excellent. And so then the next undead bull charges out towards you, Jack. And give me 1 second. You're lucky he did not have advantage. So he runs at you, and you like kind of sidestep him, and he totally misses. All right. So next is you, Jacques.
All right, I see them attacking. I'm gonna burst into rage. Rah! Yar! Shiver me timbers! And I get ready to recklessly attack. The one that was attacking Tabasco.
Okay. Cool.
Oof.
So you, Brian, actually help me out as a DM. What happens when it ties the AC?
It wins. It's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do hit.
Yar!
Yar! And I slash at him.
+2. So it's
And
9.
+2, yes. For being enraged.
Okay. So the bull skeleton, you absolutely look like you kind of tore off one of its horns, and it's not looking all that great. At least not for a undead cow. All right.
Yar! They're taking the bull right by the horns, and I just sat there and getting kind of, just getting ready for the next wave of attacks.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So I took 12 points of damage, or how many?
You took 12 piercing. All right. So next, this skeleton is going to move forward a little bit, and he is going to. Okay, he's actually going to shoot at Stirrup, believe it or not, according to RNG. And, oh yeah, he's going to hit. Okay, Stirrup, he's okay, but he does not, that hurt. So Stirrup's like, don't let him hit me again. Oh, that really hurts. Another skeleton is going to move forward, and he's going to step like right next to that other one.
Okay.
And he is going to attack Jacques. Yeah. And Jacques, what is your AC right now? It doesn't change when you rage,
14,
right?
Yeah,
I think, right?
it stays at 14.
You were so lucky. All these guys, their other roll has all been crits. Okay, so
I just take half damage.
so you said it's 14 is your AC?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 3 damage. I already did the resistance.
Okay.
So you take 3 after resistances.
Ooh.
And then this skeleton is gonna run forward and attempt to swipe at you. He's gonna fit right into this, he doesn't take much space.
Okay. And the rage, does that last for as soon as 10 different people have gone?
You get 10 rounds with it.
Okay.
You're going to take two slashing damage.
Okay.
All right. Brug and Brugalog, you are next.
All right. I'm gonna first off, I'm gonna do my magic stones, and I'm gonna pass one to my 2 trusty companions, and then I'm gonna cast Moonbeam right here.
Excellent.
Fuck!
Okay.
Oh no!
It's okay.
All right.
Following
A
that,
sec.
I'm gonna hide back in this corner right here.
Okay, perfect. So it's Constitution saves. Okay.
don't worry. It keeps going.
Okay, so fuck. Oh, god damn it! I hate it when I fucking close the little menu thing. Okay, cool.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got it back.
Let me double check that real quick.
So the one that already got hit by Jacques definitely takes the full brunt of the effect.
Okay. And by the way, it does not take this damage until the start of its turn.
Oh, okay, cool. In 1 second, let me just do the other one. Well, they're both going to take the full brunt of the effect at the start of their turns. So
Okay, cool.
you definitely did all 5 points of damage. So there you go. All right.
By the moon, I will punish you.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so good job there. So yeah, so next is Tabasco. Go ahead.
I'm kind of reeling back from the horn, stabbing my chest. But I think as I fall backwards or kind of stumble backwards for it, I'm just bringing both of my scimitars to bear on the bull's head in front of me.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so the first one misses. You don't have advantage, right?
I do have advantage.
Okay, so the first one
Oh,
goes.
I don't, because there's an enemy in 5 feet of it.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
so you miss the first.
yeah,
the
but
second one hits though. The
You don't
offense-
have advantage, but you do deal your sneak attack damage.
On the one that hit.
Right. So it does
Thank
eight.
God I did.
So what is the what's the damage total that you just did?
8.
8.
Yeah.
8. All right. Okay. So yeah, you do 8 damage to it, or you do 8 damage total.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
All right.
And so you're aware, just a real quick thing, as a swashbuckler, anything that you attack, you can basically move away from for free without taking an opportunity attack. So if you feel...
I know. I was about to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to do that.
Okay, sorry. Just wanted to make sure that you understood that ability.
Dick. So
Awesome.
I'm going to basically lightly slide backwards behind my big new friend.
Awesome. I love
Hopping,
it.
skipping backwards. Do.
Okay. Cool. Stirrup is actually next, so let's go ahead and use him.
Got a pebble.
And he is going to, I think he's going to attack the same one that hit him. He's very spiteful like that.
Do you want me to use one of his pebbles, or is he going to use his
Whoa. Yeah, you gave him a pebble. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and have him use the pebble. Can you just use that?
Looks like an 11.
No. Okay, so he barely misses pebble. And he's just like, oh fuck. And he goes ahead and like steps back a little bit as well. As he notices that this is not good for him. Okay, so we are. So again, you hear a little bit of cracking, and you hear like a roar off in the distance, and
Shit.
it is Crumb's turn, and Crumb is going to pull out the great axe, and he's gonna run up, and he really wants to defend Brungalog. So he notices that there's a skeleton over here, and he's going to try to screw over the skeleton right there with the battle axe. Not a great axe. Oh, yeah, and he nails it. And the skeleton is still up. He definitely flashes and takes out a bunch of ribs. And the skeleton does not look near as good as when you first saw it.
From me, hearty friend, how good of ye to come to me aid.
All right, so
always good to fight by a fellow pirate.
Exactly. So the bull skeletons take their turn, and you said at the beginning of their turn, the moonbeam does damage.
Right. So it does the 5 to each of them.
Okay, so one down. This guy right here.
Yarr!
So
Yes.
he just like bursts and just lets out like a kind of like a and just blows up. The other one also appears to like kind of splinter with the same ferocity. However, he has really up to this point not taken much damage, and so he is all right. All right, so he is going to attack at Jacques again. Jacques Cousteau. Oh yeah, he does hit, and you are going to take 7 piercing damage. That's after resistances.
After resistances, shit.
Jacques,
Yeah,
hold on me, hearty.
He got a pretty crazy roll right there. All right, and Jacques, you happen to be next.
I'm gonna take a swipe at him. I'm relentlessly attacking him.
Yeah, you nail him.
And I'm still enraged, so that's 12 slashing.
Okay, so this bull is looking almost as bad as what the other bull looked like just before it fell. I mean, like, it is just really messed up.
You know what? Yeah, just like, yeah, come at me, motherfucker.
All right, so then we have this skeleton right here. He goes ahead and he swings at Crom. Yeah. So Crom takes a terrible wound, and he is in fact still up, but I mean, that skeleton really got him real bad. What? Can you hear me? Like, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. So then we have this skeleton in the back left, and he goes ahead. And he uses his short bow. Man, these skeletons. All right, and he attacks. He's going to Jacques. You're right in the way, so he does attack you. Oh, he does 1 damage. So you do take 1 damage. So I hope you're all right with that. And then the other skeleton attacks at. He's gonna try to attack back at Stirrup, and he misses. All right. Yeah, so Stirrup just ducks out of the way, and he's like, "Oh, not again!" And Brugalog, it is your turn.
All right. Aye, me hearties. I am going to bonus action magic stone again and run over and toss one to my friend Stirrup. Then I am going to, with the other one, I'm going to throw it at the skeleton that's attacking my friend.
Which one? This one's been attacking Jacques. Oh, that one. Okay.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Swing at it.
You've hit every time with this, and you once again hit, and and the skeleton goes down. He is no more. He is just a pile of bone.
Eat shit, you stupid skeleton!
So yeah, so good job there. Let me kind of move these guys over to the side so they're not in the way.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh,
so yeah,
it was that one that was dead. I thought it was the other one. Oh well.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's the one that was attacking Tabasco that died.
All right, and I'm gonna go hide back in the corner again.
Okay. Perfect. Tabasco, you're up.
I am kind of seeing my party turning the tides of this war. I'm gonna step forward to this one. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to take both swipes at the same time at the one in front of me.
All right, go for it.
Centers.
Not even close.
There we go.
And yeah, you nail it. Okay, go for it.
Well.
Ooh.
Yeah, so how much total damage is that?
12.
Yeah, well, this guy, how do you want to go ahead and kill this?
Yarr!
So I think as my main hit comes down and crashes against his horn with little effect, and my second arm's coming down, I adjust it on the angle and I put it right between his little eyes and bury it in his skeleton skull.
Excellent. All right, so yeah.
With that, I'm gonna move to kind of like behind this rock. That's a rock, right?
Yeah, that's a rock for sure.
Okay. Cool.
You mean the country?
All right, Stirrup
Ah!
is next, and Stirrup is absolutely. He's going to throw Byron or Brian. If you could roll the stone, he's going to throw it at the one that's been hitting him or shooting at him over.
Get stoned!
Yeah, so that does hit, and it definitely did quite a bit of damage.
Are they susceptible to bludgeoning damage?
Oh, yes, they are. So how much? How much more does that do?
If they're susceptible, it's double.
Double? Oh wow. Okay, so the skeleton is like nearly dead. It looks real bad. All right. So here we go. Off in the distance, where you heard the roar, you all of a sudden see, and I'm actually going to have a handout for this because.
Oh no!
What is it?
Fuck!
Oh shit!
Minotaur skeleton appears with two skeleton henchmen, and he comes charging at you guys. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Glad I made it in the room.
And this one is going to be Jacques right here. And so he's going to, he's going to attack at you. And let's see how much damage he's going to do, if he does any. Wow. So you actually step out of his charge.
Yarr!
Oh, thank God.
And you know that if you didn't, that could have been real bad. All right. And his two skeletons, they're still making their way down. They look very frosty. And it's actually Crom's turn. And so Crom, I think, is going to be very concerned about what just emerged. And so he's going to attack at that with the battle axe. And yes, he does hit. Oh my gosh. Okay, Crom really absolutely strikes at this thing and does all. I mean, like he does like a blow that is definitely true, and he's definitely like swiping at it. He definitely took a good rib out. All right, and next is going to be no, those are dead, so I can actually remove that. We killed both bull skeletons. It's Jacques' turn.
Okay, am I still raging, or do I have to do another one?
Dude, you rage for 10 rounds, so you're still raging.
Oh,
What
okay.
you do is I mean, like, you don't need to do it now because it's a one-shot, but in the future, add, like, an ammo thing, and each time you take an action, just count down on it until it goes to 0. Start
Okay.
it.
I know it's been 2.
Yeah, it's been
This is
2.
the
So
third.
8 more rounds. I imagine this will be hopefully over before we go through 8 rounds.
Okay. So I look at the Minotaur, definitely realizing this guy's much bigger danger than this little small fry back there. And I'm going to attack him, but not recklessly.
Okay, not recklessly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that hits.
So there's 12. Woo!
Okay, so give me a second. Okay. Yeah, you do like a ton of damage to him, and he definitely looks worse for wear, but he still looks pretty darn strong. All right, next is the skeleton's turn. Tabasco, are you hiding?
Yeah, I thought I was hiding behind that rock.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, stealth. Okay.
Well, he's not in stealth. He's just behind the rock.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So I think this skeleton is sorry. This one right here is going to target at Strum. I don't know. I keep just differently pronouncing your name. I hope you're
It's like Storm Jack. Yeah.
okay. And he's gonna do 2 damage to you.
Okay.
Nickel and diming you all the way down. So this guy, he can't see Tabasco. He feels like Storm is well underway. So he's actually going to target our good buddy Crumb.
No.
Yeah, he is. And he's going to hit. And Crumb goes down. And you know what? He is gonna need some death saves when it's his turn, and I'll let Brian go ahead and do those because I know how important he is to the
He's
team.
quite important to me.
So
He's my
yeah.
bosom bud.
Yes, he's your bosom bud. So yeah, he goes down for sure. Okay, skeletons went. It's Brugalog's turn.
It's Brugalog.
All right. I'm going to once again bonus action magic stone and hand toss one to my good brother.
Europe.
Gotta give it to Stirrup real quick. Run back in my corner, and then I'm going to use my action to move my moonbeam.
Shit!
It's right over this son of a bitch that just downed my friend.
So when
And,
you move it, it just instantly appears there, or does it have to cross over Storm?
It does cross over him, but it's only when like somebody enters it that like or starts their turn there do they take damage.
So they have to start their turn. Okay.
Right. Yeah. So it somehow harmlessly passes over the top of Sturm JAQ.
I just see a flashing thing of light of moonlight in the corner of my eyes. I was like, huh? Arr.
All right. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So I guess that's that. Anything else?
Yeah, I just say,
You damn stupid cow! I'll get you for what ye did to my friend.
All right.
I'll burn the daylights out of ye.
All right. Excellent. So next is going to be Tabasco.
So I'm going to anime style with my scimitars tips dragging on the ground, come up from around the rock, running straight at these 2 archers hiding in the back. And as I come around the corner, which of the 2 looks more damaged to me?
This one looks really fucked up.
Okay.
This one looks absolutely fine.
5, 10. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna deal with this head on. I'm gonna step forward and with as I kind of come up, drag up my first Scimeter and go for an uppercut on this damaged looking archer.
Perfect.
Skeleton.
Excellent. Have at him.
You fucked the shit out of him, matey.
Yeah, you just absolutely knock his head clean off, and his body just kind of throws its hands and the arm falls back into the water.
And as I come up with this one, I'm gonna kind of carry that momentum and bring my offhand down on this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
You will also hit.
For 2.
And how much damage? Did you do?
It's just
2 damage.
2? Okay. So yeah, you hit him. He doesn't look phased by it, but you got him. So there you go. All right. Next.
I'm going to just rotate 5, 10 to here on him.
Okay, excellent. All right. So next is Syrup, and he's going to step down one, and he notices that there are more skeletons coming, and he's going to probably throw the stone at the closest one.
Excellent.
You want to go ahead and roll that for me?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Holy
Yeah!
So this skeleton, the skeleton that he hits just goes absolutely, it shatters.
Yeah.
That is super effective.
Yeah, and I just shout to him, come here to me, my laddie. Stay close and get away from these skeletons.
And he's like, I'm cooking up a can of whoop ass. I guess he goes ahead and listens to your instruction and heads over towards you into like the corner.
Excellent.
All right.
We be hiding in the corner together.
Yeah. So after that, the Minotaur goes, and does the Minotaur have to take a saving throw as well?
Yes, he does. Here, let me go ahead and drop that shit on him.
Does it do the same amount of damage? Is it like the same saving throw or different? Okay.
Here we go.
Damn.
There we go.
Daniel.
Okay, so he goes ahead and takes pretty much like a full blow of that.
Yar!
And he does not look he looks pretty darn hurt. And he turns his gaze upon you, and he begins to snort and like kind of shuffle his hooves, and then he just charges at you.
Oh, fuck me!
Shit. Can I opportunity attack him?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do that. I noticed him charging at my friend, and I'm still in a rage, so I'm just like,
you actually do hit him.
I do?
Yeah, believe it or not, he has really low AC, just a fuck ton of health.
Ooh, 14 damage, baby!
All right. So he still has, okay, so he's still up. And as he charges you,
I need a strength save, aren't I?
this could fuck you up.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
so first he does 12 damage, and then I need a strength save.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, you passed the strength save, so you're okay there. So yeah, he definitely like rams you with his horns, and
Oh,
you take
shit!
piercing damage, but you do manage to like avoid being flung to the ground and against the wall behind you.
Awesome.
So that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna
Next
need a con
is-
save to maintain my concentration.
Yes.
Yeah! Oh, I hold on! With the best of them!
You hold on. Perfect. All right. I need. Why don't since you've been rolling so well, why don't you go ahead and roll for Crom's first death save?
Oh no, Crumb!
Oh no!
20.
Oh,
No, Crom, no.
So Crum's got one fail. Okay. And next, Jacques, it's your turn.
I see this Minotaur motherfucker attacking my friend, and I basically get my axe behind me and kind of get ready to charge, just like he bull rushed him with the axe ready to just fucking come down on him.
Shock, step along the wall beside me.
This one? And then I'm gonna recklessly attack this motherfucker.
Excellent, excellent. Go for it.
Can he step right here?
Worth it! Worth it!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, roll your damage.
That's
And
11.
that's 9 damage?
11.
Yeah, 9 plus 2 for 11.
Okay. Excellent. Good job. All right. Next is so this skeleton down here next to Tabasco is going to turn, and let me just make sure which one I killed. Okay, so that one's dead. Okay, so this one's going to attack you.
At disadvantage, right?
Yeah, and he does a total of 3 piercing damage to you.
Whew. All right.
And then this skeleton is going to step up a little bit, and he's going to pull out a short bow.
Uh-oh.
And there he is. He's going to attack. He's going to be attacking the stirrup, and he does hit. And stirrup goes down.
Stirrup, no.
No!
Yeah, that one is gonna definitely go through Stirrup's skull. Stirrup's fucked up.
Oh shit!
Is he,
I just let out a guttural bear growl. That's
is he
my.
down or
I
dead?
see my comrade go down.
Yeah, that
Blood
one.
is
You know
higher
what?
in me.
Just because we like Stirrup, go ahead and do. I'll let Storm JAQ do a death saving throw. We'll just say that went right through like the side of his head and just kind of left a deep gash.
You want me to do a death saving throw for him?
Yeah, do a death saving throw for him.
Oh, he dead.
So that's one thing. So yeah, he's not looking good. Okay. And then next is Brug and Brugalog.
Okay.
Bragga.
I have a
Brugga,
question.
brugga.
Was it possible for Jock to step along the wall? Like if I had pointed that to him? Or is this not an occupiable space? Is my question.
I just wasn't sure if I could step there.
Yeah, you can step there.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna stare down this bull. I'm gonna say,
Fuck you, you stupid son of a bitch. I'll kill you to the ends of the earth.
Excellent.
I'll bring you low with my damage.
and I'm gonna move the moonbeam back over him.
Perfect.
With my action. Oh, actually, no. I take that back. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh wait, yeah, I have to do that. I can't thunder wave because that'll hit all my friends.
No, they will definitely fail the death saves, and they will definitely be dead.
Yeah, they will definitely both die. All right.
All right. So you move it back over him. Cool. Next is Tabasco.
And I'm going to, seeing the effect of taking the head off the other skeleton, I'm going to, again, move with an uppercut with my scepter.
Go for it.
No whammies.
No, you miss. And then go with the other.
And,
Yarr!
Got him.
trust in the old offhand.
Go for it. What's the damage?
5.
Ooh, snake eyes.
Okay. So that's 5 damage, correct? Is that how much?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's I mean, you got him, but he's still up for sure. All right.
Oh, if you stand.
I hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
no,
move out of the whatever.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I use my bonus. I can't drop into stealth, so that's kind of pointless.
Yeah, you cannot drop into stealth when you do.
I'm just gonna roll the dice that I can survive his next hit.
All right. So next is technically we already did the death save for Stirrup, so I'm just gonna go back to the Minotaur, and he's unhappy. I think what he's going to do is
He's gonna get hit by the moonbeam.
Make a save against 15, you son of a bitch! Arrgh!
Okay, so he passes the save.
Still takes half.
Yeah, he still takes half, which actually, believe it or not, is enough to finish off the bull. Just barely. You guys were 1 point away. He got a 22 on his ability saving throw.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
he created that one. And
Remember
then,
me! That ain't fucking Brookalong! Scourge of the Seas!
excellent. So when that happened, what you notice is the other skeletons just crumble, and they just fall to their they just kind of fall to their deaths, and they're no more, and it seems quiet.
I go to help out Stirrup.
Yeah, I
But I guess I help out Crumb since he's right next to me.
Very first, the first thing I can, I guess he needs another death save before I can do anything, right?
Yeah. So do a death save for Crom.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
You want me to
don't
do one for Stirrup?
Yeah, you can roll for Stirrup.
Or we
So
Oh,
two
God.
fails. Okay, and then go
So
ahead.
I'm gonna shove a good
fails.
berry in Crumb's mouth, and I'm like,
Quick! Stabilize the dwarf! I don't want to lose him.
Okay, so yeah,
I
so
come over.
go ahead and you roll a medicine check.
Yeah!
Stabilize. Wow, they were really close to being dead.
Yeah.
All right,
okay,
so go ahead and you guys can kind of combat's over. They're stabilized.
okay, I'm gonna shove berries in both their mouths.
Okay, cool. So they're both like kind of awakened and they feel like shit and they're like, what the fuck happened? And they look like, they're ready to kind of, go, but they want to see, what's going on in this room.
Yes.
Crumb! Stirrup! Me bosom buds! I came to you in your time of need. I single-handedly slew the Minotaur! And put me berries in your mouth.
And I'm just like, and we got gold! And I rush in.
Yeah.
Sweet, beautiful gold!
Tabasco! Come here real quick. You're looking mighty hurt. Let me put a berry in your mouth. Or
But-
two.
The treasure in front of me.
Oh, perfect. So, Tabasco, you see a chest in front of you.
Tabasco, no!
I'm gonna Scrooge McDuck this gold, by the way.
So yeah, you start swimming in the gold, and while you're doing that, of course, Tabasco is looking over at this chest, and on it you notice that there is a bunch of symbolization, and if you want to take a close look at it, you can do a religion check. Okay, yeah, you have no idea. You just know that it's not Talos. And if you want, you can go ahead and open it.
Can I?
Yeah, what?
I want to magic stone that chest.
Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and magic stone it.
All right.
What?
I make 3 magic stones
Right
for myself, and I
next to you,
throw one
right
at the
next to
chest.
you, a stone flies out of the air and just nails the chest. and the chest kind of like knocks up a little bit and goes back down, and it has a little dent in it.
Okay. Fuck that chest. I thought it was an evil thing.
Oh, a mimic could have been.
I was gonna do a mimic or something.
I saw a chest in the corner of the room. I was like, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
No, I didn't make a mimic.
And then I'm looking through the gold. Is it just gold, or is there anything of note that I see in here or something? I'm just trying to.
Yeah, so you are like as you're swimming through it. Go ahead and do a. I think go ahead and do a perception check real quick.
Okay. Sweet.
Here,
All right,
Tabasco,
yeah.
take one of the berries and stuff it in your
you're
mouth.
just looking through the gold. It's mostly gold coins. You do notice that they have the same symbolism as the chest. If you want, you can do a religion check.
Yes.
How much health is the berry?
You are fairly. You know that it's not Talos.
One.
You recognize. You kind of put two and two together from the fact that this was the treasure of the Heart Warder, and you know that the Heart Warder is the highest priest of the goddess Suni, who's the goddess of beauty.
Oh.
All right.
I start saying, get as much gold as you can, boys.
So you guys start stuffing your pockets, I'm sure. Is anyone opening the chest?
I am.
Okay, cool. So you open the chest, and in the chest, you find a cloak, a white sailor shirt, and a empty jug that looks like it could have rum in it, but it's empty.
Wait, what's the shirt?
It looks kind of like a sailor shirt. It's white. It's got kind of like that deep V on it, and it just looks like a very, very white, obviously not like soiled or anything, sailor shirt.
Tabasco, that shirt suits you well. You should put it on.
What was the first item?
It's a cloak.
But I am wearing a cloak.
Go ahead.
I grab this deep V shirt. I was like, this will show off my chest fur quite nicely.
All right. And are you putting the shirt on?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So the instant that you put the shirt on, you notice that it becomes very form-fitting, and your hair kind of grows out a little bit, and it almost like looks like it was very well cared for, and your chin becomes like very chiseled, and your chest becomes big and buff, and it almost looks like it's oiled a little bit. And when you wear this shirt, you look so attractive that you get +2 to any persuasion checks.
Oh.
Tabasco!
You look like a hunk right now.
I'm suddenly oddly attracted to you.
I've never noticed this before, but Tabasco, you have a nice ass. Good
Tabasco!
on you.
I miss your fur, but oh, that oiled chest. I can't wait to see it shimmer in the sunlight.
Lola cannot resist me now.
Yes. All right.
This just gives me an idea. We should put that shirt on Lola.
Yes.
It will make her chest nice and oily, and her breasts will be nice and slivery, and I'll just smack my face inside.
So, does anyone take the cloak or the empty jug?
Sturm, there's a nice
you know
cloak
what?
for you.
I'll take the cloak. Why not?
Okay.
Okay. So, are you putting it on, or are you just like stuffing it?
I look at it. Am I still unarmored if I have a cloak?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and I try it on to see if it has anything magical like what happened to
All right. So it instantly starts looking like it's blowing in the wind, and you would recognize this as a cloak of billowing. If you had a Xanthor's guide, you could look that up.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
I would have grabbed the jug.
Okay.
I wish there was rum in here.
With the jug, you notice that there is a little bit there's a little bit of rum. It's certainly, at first, it seemed like it might have been empty, but it's only about half full.
Okay. I pour it into my mouth.
Okay, when you pour it into your mouth, you notice that it instantly heals you, and you can roll 1d4.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Ah!
Okay, so with this jug, it's a blessed rum jug, and you notice that if you might be refilling it with rum and leaving the rum in there for about a day, it will also heal you again.
Ah, this rum is great. It is grand. I feel much better. Almost as good as if I had had 4 berries.
Yeah, so perfect. So
It'll
yeah,
definitely help us on our future endeavors. With
And
this,
guys,
we'll take the rest of the seas by force.
as you start pocketing the coins, you do notice that the drip, drip, drip starts becoming much faster, and the pool begins to expand. The pool of water.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit, we've got to get out
I
of
say,
here.
Get the last of the coins that we can. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Matey.
All right. So I assume you guys just run on out with as much as you could grab.
Quick, everyone,
And-
skedaddle.
Yeah. All right, and that's you guys get back to your boat, and I assume you just go on and sail back to the tavern, and that's all I have.
Yarg! Arr! Lola, come to me! I miss thee,
Storm
Chichi!
Jack offs. Storm Jack offs. Storm Jack offs.
Yeah. So that was the one shot of the pirate party.
Hey!
Dude, that was good.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
if I had picked up that bear totem thing, I think my character would have straight up gone fucked.
Yeah. I really wanted you to put on the deep V-neck. I thought it would have looked way more hilarious on a half orc. You should have been Fabio. The only thing that if it wasn't on a cat person, like I did say, like your chest becomes bulgy. If it wasn't on a tabaxi, your chest would have also looked like glistening, like it was covered in this thin layer of oil, and you would have had perfect 5 o'clock shadow. Was the other. But yeah.
Man.
Oh,
I,
man.
I homebrewed that sailor shirt right there, and the jug. I just thought it was fun. The jug is half full. If you were to ever fill it more, what I was gonna do was like you could heal 2d4, but you had to do a Constitution saving throw or be drunk.
Oh, like it's straight moonshine or something. Like
Yeah.
it's so potent.
Rum. So
We did it, boys.
I'm proud of you, Sue. I'm proud of all you people.
sure how much I was going to introduce in this one. I had a lot of stuff, and I was like, I don't know how much. Like, I obviously wasn't going to introduce everything if you didn't have any pirate crew with you.
It was pretty close. I mean, it was good. I was at 6 health, left, so it was pretty well balanced, I think.
Yeah, I only had 18. I was terrified.
Yeah. So both the Minotaur and the Bulls, they have an ability where if they run at you with 10 feet after goring you, they can do a charge attack. And so that's why it was a DC 14, which everyone always saved. And you would have taken, you would have taken 2d8 and been pushed 10 feet away.
God.
So
Let me just say this.
Foo-foos.
Land druids are OP. All right.
Land druids?
Is that what that was? A land druid?
I was a land druid.
I can take a
I mean, like the land druid, you did really well. That stone thing was badass, but like you also were positioned really well, and I did not have my fights in a good spot to attack you at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, like your team also did pretty well at maintaining a zone so that you couldn't really take much damage.
Yeah.
So like it's not just that I positioned the bad guys, but also the allies of you were positioned real well to keep you safe. So that was really good.
And fuck Lars.
Yeah, fuck Lars.
Piece
Fuck
of
Captain
shit.
Lars.
Knew it.
I love
was
that
so
Corey's
happy-
just gonna
I'm
read
so
the
happy
fuck
when I was
Lars and
reading
he's
this
just gonna be like, what the fuck?
I was so happy when I was creating his character.
Oh boy.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go pee and either go to sleep or see if they need me in Destiny. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Will. If you want to do like a follow-up, like talk through of things, like I'm definitely down. Like if you want to pull the group together and do something.
Yeah, I'd like, feel free to like, I don't know if we want to talk like live like this, or if you guys just want to write your feedback. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was certainly a lot of work, a lot more work than I originally thought it would be. Especially when you homebrew it too. Like, geez.
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah,
But you did
and I
really
homebrew. Thank you so much. Yeah, for my first one, I wasn't sure how it was going to go or how it was going to be balanced, but yeah,
Yeah, because how do you figure out for balance? I guess it's just from trying stuff out, or does the book say like this is good for this group size or something?
there's like I had two other DMs that I kept consulting with on what to add. And I did let them know, like, I wanted this fight to be difficult. So the one guy had me take skeletal war horses and convert them to skeletal bulls. But so they had the same stats, except they had the ability to do the charge.
The charge thing?
Charge and gore.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, honestly.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Go ahead, yeah.
Like, and that's the thing is that was still very close to being a TPK. So, I mean, you really pushed the barrier there. Like, really, all it would have come down to would have been, like, for me, for instance, not making a con save or a, you know, or a sword check or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of knew, like, I knew that the fight seemed too easy before I introduced the Minotaur skeleton and the like. I wasn't sure. Do I want to just introduce the Minotaur skeleton, or do I want to introduce him with the two with him?
Yeah. And
I felt like without those, it was going to be too much of a focus fire. And I figured that you guys were going to focus on the Minotaur, and if you guys did down him, like, I was going to have everything just crumble to end the fight.
Single target enemies, actually, like, even if they have a really high CR, like, let's say you have a group of 4 level 4 characters, like, you can throw a CR7 or a CR8 creature at them, and they can still beat that.
Yeah. Do you know what the
CR
of the Minotaur skeleton was?
I don't.
It was only a 2, because he has 10 AC, but he has like 67 hit points.
Okay.
So, like, you guys were able to, like, fuck him up every time. Like, I don't think you guys ever missed. He did save on one of the moonbeams, but, like, that's it. Yeah, so, like, he's just a guy that takes a lot of hits, and he can do a lot of damage, but, like, you basically are hitting him every single time.
You played him really well. Like,
yeah, thank you.
Like, being, you know, having that moment of, like, yeah, I'm going to take the opportunity to attack just to fuck with the guy that's kind of been fucking with everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured, like, as a Minotaur, he certainly would do something like that, you know? Like, and I definitely wanted to get another charge attack to at least give it a shot, but everyone saved every time. So.
Yeah. It was great.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. And, yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't have been able to do all that unless I'd seen how much you've DM'd, you know, like, I've obviously played enough to kind of get, like, a grasp on